electricity costs are already rising, and we're dealing with climate legislation, and the starting point is taking the direction that we don't want to go in, unaffordable electricity. It's not only going to raise costs, but it's also going to compromise reliability, and our program is premised on reliable and affordable electricity. We believe there is a role for our program in terms of coming up with solutions for reducing carbon in the atmosphere. But you don't need to use this vehicle, this bill, as a means for generating revenue for the federal government. Our state, being so heavily reliant on coal-fired generation, by the way, among the cleanest coal-fired generation in the country, fully scrubbed units with SCRs, we're going to be disproportionately impacted by any efforts to use climate legislation as a way to generate revenue through an auction process. I think there's consensus and concern for dealing with CO2 emissions and wanting to come up with long-term solutions tied to technological development and deal with those serious societal problems, but do it in a way that's gradual and doesn't harm the economy and doesn't harm individual consumers. Layering renewable and energy efficiency mandates on top of climate caps, reducing carbon caps, is problematic and actually runs counter to the goal of promoting renewable generation and reducing carbon emissions in the atmosphere. And these mandates are applied at the distribution level. And yet the way we're structured, Buckeye Power procures renewable generation and provides energy efficiency programs. Our distribution co-ops, these are small utilities. They're not equipped to deal with federal mandates when it comes to energy efficiency and renewables. So we're trying to communicate to our members that they really need to raise that small utility exemption to a threshold that doesn't hamstring our smaller co-ops.